What's up, everybody? Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 107, the NFL Kickoff Colin edition of the Birds of Broad Street. I am the boy, Mizzy Mez Kuka, kind of representing the Birds. Moan will be here. Trey will be here. We got a lot to talk about on today's show, but we got a special guest delivered by Moan with the Sports. AJ in the building. What up, AJ?
Hey, what's up, fellas? Thanks for inviting me.
No problem. We got my guy King DV in the building. What up, King?
Hey, what's going on, man? You already know what time it is. It's time to talk the Birds and also all the news that just came out, man. That's what I'm focused on right now. Got to stretch this thing out until, the following Sunday. But, it's something to get into right now. So let's get it.
And Smitty Eagle in the building. What up, Smitty?
Man, man, it's a prosperous time, dog. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get we just trying to get to week one, man. They don't want to let us get to week one. They want to take forever. I'm just ready to play. I'm ready to play football, but at least Saturday I get week 0. You know what I'm saying? The college football, so I get something to get through.
Exactly, man. We got a lot to talk about on today's show. Hold up, wait a minute. Sis in the building. Someone with the speed voice. What up, sis?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Y'all on mute. Money.
No, you're good. And by the way, next week episode of the Birds of Broad Street, we got a special guest, Steady Beast Mode in the building. Will be showing up to talk Patriots, and also we'll be celebrating a special birthday from Simone with the Sports. Her birthday is next week. Happy early birthday to sis.
Appreciate
Like I didn't know. I watched your video and I saw you said the word birthday, so I knew.
Appreciate the Virgos are coming through. It's like
That's right. That's right.
When's your birthday? You August or September?
I'm 9/21 September.
Okay, so you creeping in there at the
Coming
end.
up.
Yep. So salute to everybody in the building, Broad Street Nation in the building. We got Rock the Artist. We got Randy. We got Demon Miller in the building. We got Dev 10 in the building. Miss Ash in the building. Salute to, we got Trey 979 in the building. We got Daniel Bird Sports in the building. Salute to everybody that's rocking with us. Y'all know what to do before we get started with the show. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment to all of our channels. Birds of Broad Street, Trigger Trey, Notia Gang, your boy, Moni, King DV, Smitty. Let's get my sister to more subscribers. Her birthday next week. Help her out, y'all. My sister's birthday next week. Get her subscription up, man.
No, cool cat.
Get your subscription up, man. Her birthday next week. I need them
Big Virgo
subscriptions up.
energy. Big Virgo
I need
energy.
to get them G up, man. Her birthday next week. Seriously. The biggest birthday in the game next week as we get ready for Patriots week. So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment. Get them birthday cakes ready for the Cool Cat Connor, Moni, Trey, King DV, Smitty, AJ, all of our channels, man. But yeah, we do got some huge breaking news, so let's get to it. The Philadelphia Eagles is signing Rodgers from the Indianapolis Colts. He is still suspended. So, King DV, you saw it. What your reaction to it?
I think it's a good pickup for the future. I mean, he can't do nothing this year, but I did see some of his highlights, and I do like how the guy played. Young guy, and he could just help with our secondary in the future, and hopefully he makes the roster next season. But gotta be focused on this season. I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for the team for just looking ahead at all times. But he can't go this year. I'm focused on this year. Focus on who's going to be here this year for this ride.
Smitty?
It's kind of a good move, but kind of a confusing move at the same time, because it feels like the move is built for the future. But I mean, what's the significance of right now for Isaiah Rodgers? There is none. He's gonna be sitting at home for the next 20 weeks or whatever, however long it takes us to get to the Super Bowl. But he's a good player though. So once he come back, I think Howie is making some moves to keep building moving forward, man. So like He's trying to get the roster strong. So if anybody fall off, anybody get injured, he has marquee players to step in those positions. Isaiah Rodgers is one of those guys, man.
Yep. AJ?
My first thought was that's great, but not for this year because he's suspended for gambling. So I'm already worried about his IQ a little bit to be involved with the gambling stuff early already when there's so many people who have been going through that. And I'm just like, oh, okay. If he can play on the field, but he better not be gambling anymore. He better just kind of put that crack to the side and just focus on next year because we ain't gonna see nothing now. It doesn't do much for us right now. But yay.
Yep. Mo?
I'm the same way. I mean, I like how they're thinking forward, like they're thinking about next year and really building a team. Because we talked about it last year when everybody said it was Super Bowl or bust. When we talked about our young core, and this is not a Super Bowl or bust team last year. We're building a dynasty. We got a really good young core. So I just like how they looking ahead and keeping the standards high in Philly. Obviously not gonna be able to see him this season, so we'll see how long he sticks around because you sign guys, and even if they're available this year, they don't end up on the roster. So we'll see with him being suspended if he's still on the team next year.
Yep. And next up on the news, Doc, the Philadelphia Eagles have granted permission to Derek Barnett to seek a trade. So King DV, your reaction to this?
Okay. You can seek a trade. We on record saying that we don't need him on our team. Pushing the team forward to the opposing team forward to scoring because his penalties and his hot headedness. We've seen that in joint practice. So we don't really need that. But on the flip side, with just thinking about him as a football player, there's no room for him here. There's no room for him here. You got too many edge rushers for him to even sit up there and have a spot. So I understand his frustrations not getting that much time, but you are coming off of an injury, my man. So, if we could get you somewhere where you can have plenty of time, man, more power to you. But, we really don't need you. We really don't.
Smitty?
I mean, I'll take a half a bag of Cheetos, a honey bun, no glaze on it. A Sprite with no fizz.
No glaze on the honey bun.
That's what I'm saying. I just take just bread.
I thought you meant that was your preference for honey buns.
No. Half a bag of Cheetos, a honey bun with no glaze on it, a Sprite with no fizz, a water left out in Florida sun all day before I give it darn if Barnett gets traded, bro. He can go. I mean, he ain't did enough for us in 2 years? I forgot he was here half the time. They be like, Barnett. I'm like, dang, dude's still on the roster. It's all right. I mean, wherever he go, whatever, what I'm saying, hopefully we can get some type of compensation where, I mean, obviously it's not a good look because we took him in the first round, 16th overall. Like, it don't look good that you're getting rid of a guy, But if you got to get rid of him because he ain't cutting the cut, then you got to let him go.
Moan?
Yeah, Derek Barnett. Talk about seek a trade. Like he's some high value. You don't think we've been seeking trades for you, Derek Barnett? Nobody has wanted you. We've been seeking trades under the table, under the radar without you knowing. Like he's some hot piece of heat. Oh, I want to seek a trade. Like he got some high value to him. We've been trying to trade you. Nobody's just wanted you. Derek Barnett is somebody who always has me frustrated because, and I don't even know who would want Derek Barnett for anything worthy. Like Smitty said, we probably gonna get a flat soda bat for him type of deal. Because before he was out for the whole season last year, the year before, Derek Barnett would put us in terrible situations with all those penalties. There were so many close games the year before last when we went 9-8. So many close games. And the penalties really, really killed us for a lot of those games. And a lot of times it was Derek Barnett. He's such a frustrating player to the point when he was out last season, I was like, well, at least he's not going to be committing them penalties if he on the sideline. So I don't even know who would want Derek Barnett because the last 2 years, only thing he did was sit and hold.
Exactly. AJ?
My whole thing with I was definitely just like Smitty. I forgot he was on the roster for a while too. I know that when he first got injured and he was gone for the rest of that year or the following year, I know that I heard his brother got shot and killed, and I thought that maybe all that anger maybe was coming out in practices and stuff, and he's just not focused. But it's gotten to the point now where it's like he's still fighting in practices 3 years later. So there's something that has just not clicked in his brain since that Super Bowl, obviously recovery, that had obviously made him and Brandon Graham a hero for that brief time. But I'm starting to feel like at this point it's just straight undisciplined. So we don't need that, and we obviously don't need more penalties for dumb mistakes like that in a regular season game. So if he's still got that kind of lack of connection going on in his brain, then yeah, I don't know who's going to take him, but who knows? Maybe we can push him off on Gannon.
But the situation I heard wasn't him asking for a trade. We offered him the opportunity to seek a trade without him even asking us to trade.
Right. Yeah. So it's
that's
telling
even
you something.
A little bit worse if you ask me, because that's like, yo, buddy, we want to trade you, but we don't feel like doing no work. Can you ask your agent to see what's out there and report back?
That is sad.
Simone, they try to treat it like respect, like, oh, you find somewhere you like to go and we'll trade you. Low key, we just don't want to ask nobody to take
exactly. You. Meanwhile, we not trying to do the work. We busy on Rodgers right now. We not trying to do the work to find you a trade. Go find your own trade.
I don't think they even asked him. I think they asked Drew Rosenhaus to seek a trade.
But how does Drew Rosenhaus? How he everybody agent? Like
I do. Yeah, I never understand how he seems to be everybody. Yeah, his name comes up a lot. Interesting.
So let's see. Stu said not factually correct. We lost more games due to drop passes by receiver comp more than.
It was a lot to it, Stewie. And you know them. It was a lot to it, Stu. Stu is stirring the pot. Are you bought that cousin, Stewie? Because why he going so hard?
Hey, Barnett will always be synonymous to what the hell just happened? Nisha.
I admit his pretty was a problem. I'm saying, like, we know what our receiving core was looking like that season. That's what you expect. Holding, those penalties, those are what you can control. That's fundamentals. Like you, and if you have a pattern for committing penalties, you're just lazy. You don't care, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So there's that. Now, we did have a final preseason game. We're going to make this quick, easy, and to the point because, to be honest with you, I fell asleep half the game because it was boring as shit. So it is what it is. So thank God the preseason is over. We can move on to the Patriots. I'll let y'all go ahead, King. Quick, tell me your thoughts on this final preseason game.
I had a ticket to go to the game. I gave it to charity. A little $40 ticket. I gave it to charity. I didn't even watch it. I watched the highlights. I didn't even watch it. I basically was streaming a movie on a Fire Stick. Seriously, I wasn't even watching the game. I know majority of the players that did play in that game is not on the roster right now. So, with that being said, more power to them, man. I'm happy. They got the last, probably their last fill of playing football for this year at least. I don't think they would get picked up anywhere else.
Yep, Smitty.
Tanner McKee look good. The worry for me, for real. The worry for me was the fact that all three of our backup corners, even the supposed starters, were in the game inside of the fourth quarter, still playing. That tells me they're not sold on that second safety outside of Reed Blankenship. They want it to be Sidney Brown, but they know he's a little raw right now. So they try not to throw him out there and have to deal with those mistakes. I can see a trade coming soon, man. That game was dry though. It was dry, man. I tried to stream. Me and you tried to stream the first one.
Hey, bro, when we was looking at the Browns game, that was slow. I thought that was slow.
Listen, that was the fight for my life. And the Colts game, I didn't even make it to halftime. Bro. I was like, I'm done.
I didn't even try, bro.
Listening to somebody that was like, Ian Book finna come in at halftime.
Huh?
I'm not watching Ian Book, bro. I am not.
And then he got cut, so we already know what that was.
Thank you so much. Because Ian Book is horrible. He's gonna be a coach for us, the equipment manager coach. He's gonna be in the locker room. Passing out towels and
Let's see. Did Ian Ricks makes the roster?
I don't know yet.
We don't know. We only know that
make the roster, but I think if not, he definitely is on our practice squad. He's not going anywhere. He's here.
Or either, yeah, he did enough.
Not Trey's still here too.
Trey Sermon?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Oh, Trey Sermon.
Yeah, he ain't play.
I heard he might be getting traded.
Trey Sermon's still here. Kennedy Brooks got cut. He was supposed to be both.
They didn't let him or Greg Ward play today. Do any practicing today. Trey Sermon or Greg Ward were not allowed to practice.
No, they ain't practice.
You think we trading Greg?
I think both of them gone.
Greg? No,
I know. Greg's our good old.
Greg.
I like Greg, but Greg got some trade value after that the first two preseason games.
No,
that's what I'm saying, man.
Greg, Greg is somebody you keep around, bro. Like, nah.
I would like to keep him. We'll see.
It depends on the return for Greg. For me,
that's
like you take him away for like a 7. Like
no,
that's
Greg
weird.
is gonna be the type of player that if we send him somewhere else, he gonna like eat against us.
You think we have a
Greg
DJ?
is too
depends on where he goes.
It depends on where he goes. Yeah.
Greg got to be here. Greg is a leader on this team, y'all. Greg done been through a lot on this team. I don't want to see Greg Ward go somewhere else, y'all. I can't lie.
I don't either. I liked him. I always like how he comes in the fourth quarter.
Oh, there's some little boys in here. There's some little boy fans in here. Hi. Welcome to Birds on Street. Oh my God.
All right. I'm not going to say nothing because I made a vow on this show not to say nothing that much. So, AJ, this is how we deal with street rat little boys. This is how we do it.
Yeah. Well, we took another L. Hey, shout out to the Eagles, man. We beat ourselves, man. See, it was some stuff that I saw that I really hated, man. The sense of urgency when we was behind was bad. I look at it like when you're shortcoming of a goal, right? You fight for something all year, and then you get to the end of it, and you drop it, you lose it, right? And I can't help but to think to it all and say, we just was not prepared. The prepared mind. What the hell, son of a bitch? You fat motherfucker! Wow. I'm about to see everything in this. You saw them run the hell off the field, didn't you? The fucking breath was in the way! Look at this!
I made a vow I wouldn't say nothing to y'all until at least week 9. I said what I said on Twitter, so y'all will have to deal with that. Because y'all like, so I'm leaving y'all alone till week 9. And I'm trying. So let's get to this announcement that Trey, we're waiting for him to make this announcement, but we'll do that.
He's supposed to be the captain of the league.
I know. But for anyone that wants to know what we're talking about, we got our own fantasy football league that should be starting any moment once Trey gets itself in here, but we're working on it. We'll give you guys more details. If you want to join us, contact us, DM us. We'll give you guys the information. It's supposed to be in a few minutes, but Trey's not here yet, so I'll let him explain that to you guys. So, yeah. So let's get to another topic, which is since we won't be doing it next week because we'll have a Patriots fan, let's get our 2023-2024 record predictions going on. So here's the schedule for anyone who asked. Bam. Right there, we face the Patriots. We face the Minnesota Vikings. Well, y'all see it. So let's start off first. Yeah, I'm all over the place because it's what I do on the show. I'm all over the place. King, week 1 versus Patriots. Who you got?
Simple as that. The Eagles. I think that it's going to be one of those crazy games like last year against the Lions. But, the Eagles going to win because we're just the more talented team and well put together team. So I think it would be, us week 1.
Smitty?
Week 1?
Yeah, we're starting from week 1 all the way down. So week 1 versus the Patriots first.
Blowout. Smash session. I mean, 2 touchdowns at least. I mean, if we don't win convincingly against a team that has no offense, I'm gonna be a little not concerned. I don't want concern is not the right word. I'm gonna be a little
word. That's
that is the word. Yeah, that's a good word.
I'm gonna be like, let me see what my defensive coordinator come in there and do to get it right. Because that means we wasn't able to stop them at some point, or we wasn't getting it on offense, and then we gonna have an issue. So yeah, something like that. Jigga 31-17. 30-35-18, something where it feel like we was in control. Because teams like that, you got to beat convincingly, man. You can't just go in there and end up like the Detroit game is 35-38. We fighting for our life. We got to go back. Remember the Atlanta game? Y'all remember the Atlanta game in 2021?
Rise up on out of here.
That's what I want. Something like that, man. That's how you got to beat them. You got to come in there and embarrass them. So people can stop all this. Oh, they gonna struggle. I'll take that too, Dev. 38-7. I'll take that.
Did y'all see my video from that Falcons game?
Yeah, we did. Man, go ahead, man.
You shouldn't be doing them people like that.
All right, we'll do this in rows. So we'll do this in rows. Row 1.
We didn't say what we was thinking.
Oh, go ahead. We'll do the.
Be ready to shut it down.
I'm sorry. My bad. I'm all in that cheese today. My sister's birthday next week. I'm turned up. Go ahead, Mom.
First of all, y'all not acting like we about to have a draft. Are we drafting tonight or what?
I don't know. What the heck is Trey? I don't know.
None of y'all got your phones out. Nothing.
I don't see my phone right now.
11:15 though. It ain't even open. It said 11:15 on my phone.
11:15.
Yeah, the countdown on it say 3 hours, 4 minutes, and 25 seconds before drive.
What Trey doing, man?
Only on this show. Okay, all right. Let me get back on schedule. Go ahead, Mom.
Where's your people?
This is my people.
Yeah, I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna be frozen. If it's a situation where the Patriots are looking like they're in the game, no, absolutely not. There's no way we come off a Super Bowl loss and lose or about to lose week 1. Absolutely not. Like the mocking that's gonna be made. They already think we ain't G. They already think we fell off. They already think the little boys and Niners passed us. We got to leave no doubt versus the Patriots. We barely have any little soft teams on this schedule. The Patriots should be a soft team. Mac Jones didn't even know if he was going to be on the roster when the offseason started. So there's no way we have Mac Jones looking comfortable against this team. I don't think there shouldn't be a scenario. And again, if there is a scenario, that means it's a big problem. There shouldn't be a scenario where we can't win this game by 2 touchdowns. This game, we should be lit the whole time. It should be Fly Eagles Fly playing. No one likes us. We don't care. Dreams and nightmares need to be played several times during this game. Several shots taken. This should be a lit game for Eagles fans. We should be having fun. If we're not having fun this game, if we stress, if we on the edge of our seat, then it's going to be a long season.
Juju, Zeke, and Mac Jones, if they give us any type of problems, bro, I'm gonna be very upset, bro.
That Juju is a Patriot now.
He's like 290 pounds right now.
Mac Jones just for the
my granddaddy, and Juju
Griffin
needs to be
Gonzalez,
locked
the rookie.
all over the field.
Yeah, go ahead, AJ. Go ahead, AJ.
First of all, I was mad that this was the opening game. I'll be honest, because I said that was totally unsexy to start the season with Patriots and not like the 49ers or the Chiefs at least. Like, get me real hype.
No. So ET, I don't want to talk. No, I'm glad we got a little easy game.
I wasn't. I wanted excitement, but whatever. That's just my opinion. But either way, I look at this now that you just mentioned Juju's on the team and he was talking a lot of crap on Twitter, for, starting with 24. I'm forgetting his name, forgive me, but messing with him. I said to myself,
James Bradbury.
James, yeah. So we
I'll hold you when it counts the most. You know what he said?
Yeah, and so at the end of the day, knowing that he's just lucky he had any kind of action in the last part of that game, he of all people shouldn't have been talking at all that night. But whatever. Well, I guess that gives me a little hope now that it could be a really exciting game. But yeah, I agree with how they started off with the Falcons and with the Detroit. That it's going to be one of them games. It's going to be target practice. They're going to try everything they can. They're going to look clean. I wouldn't be shocked if it's a little rusty in the beginning because it's just the first game. But I have a feeling it's going to get kind of obnoxious by like third quarter. So, and it'll probably be a good thing because maybe they'll start getting pissy, knowing that the Eagles be like, and you thought. So
right, you thought
it could be good. Yeah. Simone cracking me up saying roster. That is hilarious how she said roster. I love
Rasta.
The roster.
I love it.
I don't even know where I got
What about the AJ Brown comments today, man? I know people feeling some type of way about it.
What he said, because I had him on mute.
Let's take a break for that, for the prediction real quick and talk about that. Go ahead, Smitty. Start us off.
Asked him how did he feel about Brad Slay saying that Devontae Smith was going to be a top 5 receiver at the end of this season. He basically in a nutshell said, we both top 5s, and if I got Smitty next to me, y'all should cherish that we here as long as y'all can cherish it, because you don't get this at a lot of teams. You don't get 2 top 5 receivers on the same team with no type of I need the ball.
So why people mad?
I don't
because
know.
They seem like he tried to like downgrade Smitty. Like, oh, you could have just been like, oh, Smitty gonna be top 5 and give him props. He said what he supposed to say. Me and him.
Yeah, that sounds like what he's supposed to say to me.
He said that's another number 1 on the other side of me.
It's a compliment if you really pay attention. People just want to make everything like hot, like a hot take. I'm busy looking at his moisturized shoulders and arms. I'm shit. I don't care.
Oh, AJ.
He was very delectable chocolate. I'm sorry. I saw them arms and shoulders. I was like, ooh, AJ.
So you ain't hear nothing he said.
No. I just heard the reaction. I was more like, y'all ain't see his chocolate arms? Okay.
Yeah, they hot about it though. They don't like the fact that he commented in the manner he did, but I think the comments was rectified. I think he said exactly what he needed to do. That's my brother. Did. We both number 1s. We both top 5. And if we hear, as long as we hear, the Eagle organization should love it, because you don't get other teams that got that. Like, exactly. And I asked the question to myself, right? And I want y'all to answer it for me too. What team out there can you say their number 2 receiver put in the same role would be arguably the same person as their number 1?
Nobody.
I don't even think, like, people like T. Higgins. If you put T. Higgins where Jamar Chase was, he was there before Jamar Chase got there. He wasn't doing that.
Exactly.
He was a number 2 for a reason. Smitty can be a number 1, no problem.
It's a problem, period. And we waited a long time to get this kind of balance on wide receivers. So never mind the trolls. People just be trying to find stuff to just clickbait. But I knew what he said. I got common sense. I don't know what everybody's talking about.
Yep. Go ahead, Mo.
I was just gonna ask y'all what y'all thought about the little boys versus the Giants week 1.
Little boys.
They better not lose.
As much as I want to give them, sorry, Keen, I'm saying it right now because I tried. I'm letting you know. All right, let me say this. As much as I want them little boys to lose, it is Danny. Sit your $5 ad down before I make some change. I can't take that guy for this. I can't think of
So
some
you would
big.
rather the little boys win than the Giants?
Side hell no. I want the Cowboys to lose.
That sounds like that's what you
Yes.
said.
No, that's all right.
Yes.
I'm gonna switch it. I want you
Yes.
street rats to lose. I want you street
Simone,
rats to
Simone, you're
lose
not in
so
these
freaking
spaces.
bad.
You're
Because y'all,
on.
I
Listen,
posted one tweet after that video of Dak Prescott talking bad about Jerry Jones and Trey Lance, and y'all go, so I desperately, y'all, yeah, they all in my comment. Oh, we love Dak Prescott. Y'all fools wanted Paxton Lynch. Y'all fools wanted Paxton Lynch. You damn right I want y'all to lose. All up in my dang comments. And King, I tried. Go ahead, King. I tried.
You tried what? What are you talking
What?
King, you've been in
I
these
promised
spaces.
King I wouldn't be talking so much about the Cowboys, and I did.
Oh, you haven't been talking about them.
Yeah, until today. Go ahead, King.
I want to talk about the AJ Brown and Smitty thing. I think that
Go ahead.
the Philadelphia media was actually coming at them about that. I don't think it was any of us because we've been calling them 1A or 1B. Number one, number two. I think that Devontae got a huge chip on his shoulder after being 100 out of 100 players on that top 100. So I think that he's going to show people like why he needs to be up there. I have a lot of receivers. I got him over a lot of receivers, so I just want him to put that out on the field. It was a couple of games that he was banged up, but he pushed through. He made unbelievable catches. His route running is impeccable. So I don't even know why we even having that conversation in Philadelphia. The Philadelphia media is actually putting that narrative out there because they're going off of the numbers of NFL Network or ESPN or everybody knows that he has game. So I don't know why we're doing it.
Get him, DJ.
And as far as the Jerry Jones situation, right? I just thought it was hilarious because all this talk, man, all this talk about talking about Jalen Hurts, and he comes out and says this. Somebody needs to give him some medicine.
About to be 81 years old and he keeps talking.
He's saying stuff that always combat what the Cowboys content creators and the fans says. Always. It's
looking
sad.
like Skeletor with his cancerous veins in his face, spots. Like, I need him to shut up.
Thank you.
Horrible. He looks like
Thank you, AJ. Thank you. I was trying to tell Cole that. Thank you. I've been trying to tell Cole that. I told Cole on Cool Cat Mixed the Podcast. I told him, tell your old hag to stop having all this stuff on X because every time it's on X, people like us get to see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really sad. Look, they self-destructed by themselves. They've been fighting each other in camp. Now Dakota got to defend himself, like trying to act like he don't care, but he's secretly like.
What he said though? Did y'all hear what he said though?
I did hear what he said.
Sounds so sad. So sad.
He's a little pissed.
So
I'd be pissed too, though. I'd be like, the hell?
Yeah, because he didn't even know. He didn't know. Mike McCarthy didn't know.
And
It's also
you,
trade.
And it's old. That they was getting Trey?
Yeah, they didn't know.
That. Do you not have no common sense? Because you should have known. You know when you effing up at your job, you know what's coming next.
He's like, I didn't ask for my ankle to be twisted.
If you've been getting your assignments done late, don't act surprised when you get called to that office and they let you go. If he don't know, that's on him. That ain't on the organization. You should know.
I didn't ask for my ankle to be broke. That wasn't on me.
He should have known. I ain't buying that. This is business. He should know. You've been acting up, dude. He should know. Come on now. I ain't buying that. And I don't like Jerry Jones, but I ain't buying that. Come on.
The first time in my life I want to stick up for Dakota because I'm thinking to myself, that's some bull. Come on now. You know damn well y'all was, because first of all, Jalen's from Texas, so why wouldn't you be looking at him eventually? It just came to us because we were due that because we were going through a tornado with Wentz. So that thing was just bound to happen, even though I was upset about it at the time. I ain't gonna front because I was like, what the hell? We just signed Wentz. Why would we sign a backup as good as Jalen? I was mad about it, I'll be honest. But now I'm kind of like, oh, God knew. God did.
So which one did he say he didn't know? That they wanted Jalen or they traded for Trey Lance?
Right.
No,
Trey
they
Lance.
traded for
Trey
Trey.
Lance.
Right.
Trey.
He didn't know that. That makes it even better. They make it even better. Let's make it better.
Jamone is mean.
They got a whole lot of mess going on this offseason. Dudes getting beat up.
It's
Players
greed.
getting blindsided because, again, come on, Dak. If you ain't see your incoming,
it's greed. I'm telling you.
And you know what?
It's
I think it happened because it happened because
what team you guys for?
Wait, Diggs actually made them trade for Lance. Because when he said what he said, he is. Let me make this call real quick. I really believe that happened. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh,
yeah, I'm joking.
That's just because of what happened in practice. He called him a bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I still want the boys to win the first game, though.
Instigating.
You want the Cowboys to win the first game?
Wow.
No, absolutely not.
Listen, wait,
all that mess they said about me on Twitter after one day post, hell no.
What they say about you, Cool Cat?
All I said after that clip, after Dak Prescott said he didn't. Yeah, this was the story. All I did was I posted the clip of Dak Prescott said he didn't know about Trey Lance, and all I said is, if I was I'll post it on Twitter. Y'all can tell me. I will show y'all what I said. I'll show y'all what I said.
I'm about to go pull it up now.
Go ahead. I'll show y'all exactly what I said.
He is big man. He big man. He said like he's so close to the kid.
All right. All I said was sooner or later, Dak Prescott is going to realize that Jerry Jones and the Cowboys never liked him. They wanted Paxton Lynch. They still wanted Romo. Jerry said he overpaid him. Half of the Cowboy fans outside of Cole don't like him. And why in God's name would you trade for Trey Lance when you got Cooper Rush? And all of a sudden,
you said all that, Cool Cat.
I know, look, right?
And one tweet, Cool Cat emptied the clip on them.
Empty the clip.
Yes. And then all of a sudden, I get flooded by these dang street rat little boys like I don't know what. It ain't my fault. Your owner don't like the guy. He don't like him.
They're going to defend Dakota, though. They're going to defend him.
Of course. Even though those same fans were throwing stuff at him at the same time they were throwing stuff at him that one night. Remember that?
Y'all was throwing trash at him.
Throwing trash at him. So let's stop acting like y'all care.
I'm trying to find this tweet.
All right. I still got it up.
I need a retweet of that so I can find it.
DV Cole said you scared to come on his show.
Hey, Cole said he football. What?
Cole said he want to holler at y'all.
Cole trying to get on here.
Oh gosh.
You got Cole on the phone.
This is my tweet.
What's this? Cole gonna find any goddamn way to get on this show.
Right.
This was my tweet for those of y'all who didn't see it.
Yo, she is so old.
I don't see it live. Cole gonna find any way to get on this show.
No, this is that. That ain't Cole. That's that.
No, Cole.
Bro, you gotta move this banner. Cole. You can't really see. Just your leg.
All right, hold on. I'm sorry.
Where's
Damn. All right,
y'all can hear him. Y'all can hear him talking.
I can hear it. Yeah,
I can hear him. Yeah.
Go ahead, Cole.
My bad. This is what I said. Sooner or later, if y'all can not see it, this is exactly what I said.
Yeah. Okay. Let me break this down.
Where's his voice come? Bring Cole on the show because we can hear him.
Like, where's the visual?
Bring him on. What he say?
Cole?
He said y'all can't be spreading lies on his team.
Yes, Cole is on the phone, Cool Cat.
Man, I go what?
Why are you on the phone though?
Cole said he feel like we attacking his team. Ain't nobody there to defend them.
Tell Cole to call
Smitty.
in if you want to be on the show.
Hey,
so
Smitty.
bad.
Hey, Smitty.
Call in for you.
This is all I said too. For those who don't,
you got insurance on your phone?
Insurance? What you want me to?
No, I'm just asking.
You know,
You talking to him?
Cole on this show.
Oh, you know that's my dog, man. I don't care about him liking the Cowboys. He
it's like hold on, time out. Don't dislike Cole. It's just that he chose a lot and not talk football.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I ask.
Cole always ready to come on Broad Street.
All I know is I
fan. The phone having a real conversation.
Cole an Eagles fan.
Yeah, he is. We already know that. I already done established that as me and him having a conversation on a day-to-day basis. I tell him he's an Eagles fan. He don't believe me.
Yeah, he is.
You love us
fly,
just as much.
Eagles fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles fly. Score a touchdown. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles fly on the road to victory. EAGLES Eagles!
I'm not buying that fake throwing up because Cole, nobody told him that he had to do all this. He had the cadence, he had the rhythm, the melody down. He been studying that song. I wouldn't even know what the little boys' little song. I wouldn't even know.
They don't even got that song. They don't even have a song, Mo. They took a song from Wiz Khalifa. We them boys.
We them boys, yeah.
Nah, they ain't got a song. It's a little pitchy.
What were y'all doing before 2010 when that song came out?
Right.
Little boys.
Exactly. All I know is I posted this on Twitter, and all that little street rat little boys came on my page defending the guy.
Scroll down to the comments.
Please. Oh, you guys see the comments.
Scroll down. Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, scroll down because the truth hurts. The
truth
hurts.
First, you got Cole saying, "Do you need to stop? You gotta stop. You loud and wrong." You got this guy saying, "Imagine being an Eagles fan and being infested by the Cowboys." Let's see. Trey Lance ain't seen the field this year. They're gonna work on getting that extension. Eagles. Well, I'll let y'all read this. He's like, okay, I got more. This was
tougher.
Does Dak have a no bench clause? Just because he got a no trade clause, don't mean he ain't gonna be sitting on the bench.
Let's see.
He got no guaranteed money after this year, Bone. They might just go ahead and cut ties.
You got this guy say Dak Romo was busy qualifying for PGA in the offseason and never focused on football. Dak's focused on football, yada, yada, yada.
Oh, there it is. I knew the argument was coming. Look, I knew it. We got 5 rings. That's the only argument y'all got. Y'all got 5 rings. They covered in Dookie, but you still wear them.
He asking for the link, cool cat.
They covered in Dookie, and you still put them on.
Asking for the link.
And you smell just
you
like
guys. Y'all cool with it?
He want the link.
Add him because we about to eat him up.
Yeah. All right.
Steady.
This is an NFL kickoff calling anyway, so I'll give you guys the link because this is. You got this guy over here saying, "Did the Eagles die or something?"
It's okay that we got them.
What they got going on?
Right. VCR game. And I said, yeah. You can only watch y'all on VCR.
And then this guy right here said Dumb Tweet Award.
They didn't even put it on VCR, DV.
I'm gonna keep that image and just save that for the end.
This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. Sooner or later, they're going to realize that Jalen freaking Hurts is nothing but an overpaid running back.
First of all, you are there in a suit. I know you're not talking shit.
Hey, Smitty, they didn't put it on VCR. They ain't put it on VHS. They put it on floppy disk.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, it might not even be video, DV. They might have augmented the video. It might just be straight up audio. We just be listening to it. They just remade it. You know,
you try to say it's like Wilk score. You trying to say like it's Wilk scoring 100? Like it's just audio.
Man, they remade that, man.
That's crazy.
Let's see.
Hey,
I guess all these teams didn't like their quarterback.
You should take the link too.
Let's see.
You
What
always
else
come
is there?
trolling. I want you to take the link.
Oh,
It's
this
really-
guy
it's
right
really-
here.
it's-
Who to take the link?
All right, hold on.
Wakanda. He another Cowboy fan.
Cole in here. Hey,
Cole
Cole.
got the hat off tonight. I didn't recognize you, Cole. Cole got that hat out.
He looks sad. He looks very sad. Look very proud.
Hold on, man. Get the screen. Get this off the screen.
All right. Let me get this off the screen.
I was minding my own
You
business. I was
deserve to see
chilling.
that head tonight.
He said he was minding his own
I
business.
was minding my own business. And y'all over here doing this. And Connor, I sent those people after you. You know what I'm saying? I own the Cowboys. I sent them straight to your post, man. As soon as you did, I like cook them right now. So that's what they did. You got cooked today. I'm sorry.
I got cooked. They don't like Dak Prescott, Cole, and you know half your fan base don't like him.
Why y'all talking about the Cowboys? This is the Eagles podcast. I came, support, y'all my dogs and whatnot. And then y'all want to talk about my team like that? I left y'all alone. I ain't said nothing to y'all. I've been trolling the Giants, and y'all doing
Cole.
this.
Left
You know what I'm saying?
alone.
Cole, how much time
In
did
the
you got from
comments before
trolling us,
we
Cole?
brought you up.
I gave you like a day. Baby,
Thank
I really gave you like 3 days. I really haven't been talking about the Eagles.
Man, I said I want the team to
it's
win.
like a week.
bro. You
It's
feel
been
some
like a
type of
week,
way.
man.
I told you I want your team to win because I just don't want I don't want the Giants to have any type of hope. Because last year when they got a little bit of hope,
The
they was
Giants got man. We all know the Giants are trash.
they're like roaches. When you turn the light on, they were just everywhere.
Horrible. They horrible. They talking about they gonna beat us, and I'm like, explain. They can't. They over talking about Jalen Hyatt, Cole Beasley, and Daniel Jones. That's what they told me, man.
Wait, Cole Beasley's still playing?
He playing for the Giants.
Yeah,
Apparently.
I thought he retired. He must have unretired.
So y'all got number slot receivers, is what they telling me. So
Are y'all beating the Giants week 1?
Man, we
That's what
blowing
I'm
out
worried
the
about.
Giants. We blowing out the Giants.
Y'all better beat them.
I'm blowing them out.
We beat them 3 times. We beat them 3
blowing-
times.
All right.
Y'all better
We
start
swept them
off.
last year. We swept them.
Manny,
So I'm
why
like,
you
what?
rooting for the little boys week 1 though? Because one thing about the Cole,
You want us to lose. It's all good. You want us to lose.
Bro, Hitman, you wild for that, bro. He
What
said
Hitman
he set
say?
them boys record for the Super Bowl road in hieroglyphics.
Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. But I don't appreciate y'all. I don't appreciate y'all lying, like spreading these lies about my
I
quarterback.
don't think half
Hey, you got one of these,
Cowboys-
Cole?
Okay, I'm gonna say this one time, Cole. One time. Blame that old man of yours for having a platform
Why y'all
that he
listening to
is,
him?
for having media, coming into the
Why y'all
locker room.
listening to Jerry Jones, man? Let me tell y'all about Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones.
I was minding my own business. I was
Jerry-
on my way
No,
home.
you ain't minding your
I
own
wasn't
business.
going to
You
do no live stream. I was chilling. And then I get this notification on Friday. Oh, Trey Lance is getting traded to the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, as a backup. That dude couldn't even beat up Sam Darnold.
When you got rush.
Even if y'all
We got
were
people.
trading
He's
for
replaced
him,
Will Greer. He replaced
even if
Will
he
Greer.
was a backup, why wouldn't you let your quarterback 1 know you're making a change to the room?
Okay. I'm glad you asked that. So,
Thank you.
no.
Or
I'm
you
glad. Let me
know
answer that.
somebody about to
Let me
spend
answer
some bougie when they
Let
start
me
off
answer
with,
that
I'm
because I
glad
got
you
something
asked
for you.
that.
Okay, so did Howie Roseman ask Jalen Hurts was it okay for them to talk to entertain Russell Wilson? Because that was a legit trade.
Jalen doesn't even
That was
care.
legit. That was a
Jalen
legit
doesn't
thing.
care.
I don't want to hear the same thing. Y'all
Jalen
know
is not
that.
thin-skinned. Jalen is not thin-skinned.
They
That
probably
That was dumb. That was dumb, Cole.
wasn't dumb. That's facts. What y'all talking about?
That's dumb. It's dumb, bro.
get them beating
But
You have a fool.
but the
The
answer
time
y'all
Jalen Hurts had no resume, bro. He just got there. He had 1
That's
year
what I'm
starting.
saying.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Hey, he's supposed to be y'all guy. He's supposed to be.
Russell Wilson
You know what I'm
played
saying?
hard
He was
when
starting
Wentz was
quarterback.
there.
He was starting quarterback. He supposed to be y'all.
That's what you got on here for?
You know what I'm saying? But
You put on here to say that?
but let me tell you this. This is what y'all got mixed up with.
I knew that was going to be your angle. Y'all so predictable, bro. That's your angle.
Let me go ahead and explain it because y'all
Go
getting
ahead,
mad.
Cole.
Go ahead.
Y'all getting mad because I'm talking the truth. But
No.
what I'm saying is, to answer your question about it, why would he have to tell Dak Prescott that he bringing in a backup quarterback? Now
That's
Dak
the
was
leader of
now
the team.
Dak was
He doesn't know
upset.
any changes to
Let
the
me tell you.
offense.
Let me tell you, because y'all think y'all know everything. Dak was upset because they replaced Will Greer.
No, Dak was
No.
upset.
They replaced Will Greer without telling him that. He was upset because of that. If you watched the full interview, you would have seen it. But you go with all this clickbait with these media folks doing. They did their job today. They fooled you. If you watch the full interview, he was mad because he was upset because he lost a friend in the locker room, Will Greer, for a trade of Trey Lance. That's it. Whenever players lose a friend in the locker room, they get emotional. So he was emotional at that moment. But it's not as fun. See, my version of what I'm saying, not as fun as what y'all want to think.
No.
Because y'all think that a guy that couldn't even outplay.
Some bullshit.
Y'all think that a guy that couldn't even outplay Brock Purdy and Sam Darnold was going to replace Dak Prescott.
You ain't playing with your best
Yes.
friend. They
So you think Trey Lance is going to replace Dak Prescott?
That's why we don't
That's
feel
the
like
point.
Trey Lance
That's the
is
point.
not trading Dak Prescott. What I'm trying to say, Cole, is why it's on X. It should not be on X.
You know how this works, man. You and me, yeah.
We're not buying that Will Greer. These are grown men. You emotional because your friend left the team.
Yeah.
Again, this is not middle
This
school.
happens all the
where
time
you
in
sign
our
up for
room.
a football team
You should
because
know
your
this.
best friend is on the team.
You
He
should
done
know
lost
this.
teammates before that got traded, got signed on other teams. It happens every offseason.
And they still be emotional. You be in locker room. So how you not know this? How do you not know this? Come on, Simone. Come on. Come on now.
I'm not
Be
calling
real.
that cheat.
Be real, man.
Y'all try to use that as y'all try to use that as
Okay.
he was upset because Will's not on the team no more. No, he upset because
say for instance, let me ask you this. Say for instance, AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts, they friends, right? They best friends. Right? No. Don't try to change it up. Let me tell you something. So AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts, they best friends, right? Answer the question.
Yes, they're best friend.
Okay, so if Howie Roseman was to ship AJ Brown out of the locker room without telling Jalen Hurts, how do you think he would feel?
There's a difference.
What's the difference?
Owner, your decision makers obviously don't respect Dak enough to tell him that they shipping his friend out of town.
What are you talking about? This is a business. What are you talking about? This is the NFL.
How get to the Eagles?
Owners care about their feelings.
How did AJ Brown get on the Eagles, Cole? How did AJ Brown get here?
Because Jalen asked twice.
You think he would leave?
He asked the GM. He didn't ask the owner. He asked the GM.
You think they would get rid of him without consulting with the number one guy now?
That's y'all team.
Wasn't gonna pay
every other team does this. Y'all do know every other team does this.
You do know every other team
this.
Has players that loses friends.
Did Bill Belichick ask Tom Brady, is it okay for us to bring another quarterback in? Hell no, he drafted one every year. This is the NFL.
Tom didn't know that.
Do you think Bill Belichick asked Tom Brady? No, he did not.
I didn't say ask, but you let him know. Hey, this is.
He didn't let him know nothing. That's what I'm saying. He didn't let him know. They did not let him know that.
Tom Brady know they was drafting Jimmy G, right?
Aaron Rodgers.
But when
Aaron Rodgers, they did Aaron Rodgers like that.
Jimmy G ended up in San Fran.
Aaron Rodgers wanted out.
Okay, that's his problem. If he want to be threatened, if he want to be threatened by Jordan Love, that's on him.
And he's threatened by Trey Lance. That's on him.
So you think Trey Lance gonna outplay Dak Prescott to take his job?
You think Jordan Love was gonna outplay Aaron? But Aaron
he didn't outplay Aaron. That's what I'm saying. He didn't outplay Aaron. Aaron left.
But that's what I'm saying. Why is Dak shaking his
head? You're not saying nothing. You're not making a point.
I am saying something. They brought in a quarterback and didn't tell Aaron Rodgers. And how
did that that's what teams do.
Ever since the same situation's happening with y'all. Y'all brought in a quarterback.
So you think that gonna be like, I want to leave Dallas? That's what you saying?
He gonna say that soon.
Why would he do that with a quarterback that can't even outplay Sam Darnold? Why would he do that? Why would he do that? I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let y'all have y'all show. I'm gonna say this. See, this is kind of weird how y'all Eagle fans are. Why if Dak Prescott is not a threat to y'all, why y'all hate him so much?
We're
Why
not
y'all worried? No,
hating
no, no.
for
Why y'all
laughing.
worried
We are
about what
having
he
a
doing?
good time. Did
Why
you
y'all
guys
worried
see
about
the
what he
show?
doing? If y'all didn't care about Dak Prescott, y'all would want him to stay on the Cowboys. But y'all laughing about him going to thinking he gonna get replaced and whatnot.
First
Y'all
of all,
scared of the boogeyman.
Cole,
See, Dak Prescott, y'all boogeyman.
No,
Y'all can't beat
let
the
me tell
man.
you something. The biggest gift the little boys ever gave
No.
us.
The biggest gift is us sweeping y'all this year. That's what's going to happen.
The biggest
Y'all about
gift
to
is
get
y'all keeping
swept.
Romo too long and
Y'all
y'all
about to get
keeping Dak
swept.
too long. I've said this on the show before.
Yeah, y'all
We're gonna get swept.
The only reason why we even lost one game was because we actually played bad, not because y'all beat us. We lost that game because we played bad.
We beat y'all.
Y'all
And
didn't beat
if
us.
you want to use the backup quarterback situation,
fumble.
I can use that too.
All right, let's find out. Okay, I want to hear from Cole since we talking season prediction.
We gave that L to y'all. We never
Y'all
lost.
giving out L's? Y'all giving out L's now? That's what you.
We gave that
I
L
don't
to
think
you
y'all can
that
afford
night.
to give out L's when y'all trying to get that number one seed.
The difference between
All right, what's your record? What's your record? What's your prediction, Cole? What's your prediction
My prediction for what? Our season?
for your season?
Some lines.
Like the prediction?
Lines.
I had us around like 13. So, 13.
Cole. Hey Cole. Hey Cole. It was good. It was good seeing you, brother. But we got a show to do.
You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, bro. I've been too nice. I've been too nice. I'm calling you out, bro.
Let me know. Let me know.
Why you
let me know?
Visual out there. Let me know. Dakota visual out there.
Let me know.
Out there in the front.
We had. Okay, I hit the inbox. We had this discussion 2 weeks ago.
Free Dakota.
Waiting. Y'all was talking about doing it on y'all show.
Free Dakota.
And you know what? Come on the show tomorrow. We gonna do the show tomorrow.
Right. I want to see DV and Cole go head to head.
We gonna have a discussion. I got something for you, bro. I got
Simone, he just brought DV on our show. I'm sitting back with the popcorn in that thing.
You don't have nothing, Cole, but some lies that you don't even believe. That's the craziest thing.
What lies am I saying?
You don't even believe the stuff you be saying.
I believe everything I say.
I really don't think he believes what he's saying.
I believe everything I say.
You don't sound convincing when you say what you say.
No, you don't sound as
the same
angry
thing
as some
over
of
and
those
over
people do. I think you
it's the same thing. It's the rings. It's Dak Prescott. It's basically we beat y'all. Dak Prescott is 8-3 against the Eagles. It's the same crap. You gotta come with football talk, man. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all had the NFC title one time.
We beat y'all every time Dak Prescott plays. Y'all haven't beaten us since 2019. So
what?
We're just gonna leave y'all.
Oh my God!
What did y'all? Where did that leave y'all?
Huh?
Cole, you got selective.
Where did that leave y'all?
What does that leave?
Like bull crazy, man. Yeah,
okay,
where did that leave y'all?
I don't get. This one thing I don't
get. Jimmy G and Brock Purdy.
So that's exactly where I'm getting at. So y'all claiming other teams' victories. Why can't y'all say that about your own team?
You didn't make it. You didn't make it. You lost.
That's another thing that you do.
You lost.
That's another thing that you do.
Other teams'
Y'all happy about regular season success.
Y'all
have. Hey, y'all. Okay, y'all happy.
Y'all don't know what it's like. Y'all don't know what it's like.
Y'all happy about second place? That's what y'all satisfied with? Second place?
What?
Oh, you have been no place. You haven't had a place. You've been sitting out on the couch in the divisional round.
You haven't got the conference win yet, homie. We got the conference, homie.
Still waiting on y'all.
Your playoff record looks shitty since Tony Romo.
As long as y'all lose the Super Bowl, I got nothing to worry about.
It's 4-8.
It's okay.
As long as what?
20 years.
As long as y'all lose the Super Bowls, I ain't got nothing to worry about.
8 in 20 years.
We've had a Super Bowl in the last 5 years.
About that,
we got something recent, homie.
We
got
waited
something
57 years, man. Y'all had a 57-year drought. That's sad.
What you did in 30?
7 years.
Like, last time I checked, it was 2018. It was 2018, not 1996.
We had to wait 57 long years
2018 versus 1996. When was the last time y'all can talk about that? Okay,
they can't
y'all
talk about getting that
conference title.
AJ.
One conference title.
They nightmare right now.
That's all y'all got.
It's
And then
it's
y'all
Super
get
Bowl
your
or
butts
bust.
sent home
the
after
vision
that.
of
Super Bowl
Kruger.
or bust with us. See, we
The
don't
vision of Kruger.
we don't
That's what it's
put
called.
those championship
You
trophies
just
in trophy
better
cases.
stick up
We don't care
for
about that.
Dakota because that brother is getting eaten alive by
We
Skeletor.
don't
vision
You
of
care
better
about
Kruger.
those
stand by your
championship
black
trophies.
quarterback
We
because
want the
he getting
Lombardi.
eaten alive by Skeletor. Y'all better be
Go
on
ahead and
Dakota,
stack up the
support
Lombardi.
Dakota.
Stack up the
He getting
Lombardi.
eaten
That's all I
alive
want.
by his own owner. Y'all better just support
I
your
don't care about
quarterback
what
while
Jerry
y'all got
Jones
him.
do. Yeah, see,
He's
that's one thing about us
Skeletor
Cowboys
and he
fans.
is crapping on your quarterback. Our
We don't
quarterback
care.
ain't sweating nobody. He only worried about himself. That's all he's worried about. He ain't got nobody he worried about in the back.
Let's see if he
Hey,
can
hey,
repeat that.
You know what the Cowboys they argument sound like? You remember it used to be a car like Pontiac and like when
We don't
GMC
know.
had all those vehicles coming out. You know, Pontiac be sitting in the back room like, I remember 20 years ago when I had the baddest car on the street.
I
And we
don't
was
know.
running. And then they be like, but we ain't created a car in 20 years, so I don't really know what's going on.
Y'all
don't know
Cowboys
what
just
I never
thrive
seen
off
that
of
commercial.
nostalgia, and that's the
That's the
problem.
Cowboys.
Y'all just be living on
I don't
nostalgia.
follow
At
it.
least
All
we're
right,
in the
Cole,
present.
because King DV got the face. So you got any final first
I
word?
don't care what Team DV got.
I don't fight nobody,
I
man.
care what Team DV
I know.
got.
I see the look on your face. But can we talk about the Eagle, Cole? Wait, anything you
Oh,
got to
just
say, Cole?
remember Dakota.
Get some new material next time you come up on the show.
Yeah, get some recent material. Don't be doing
I
some
got
old
all
stuff.
5 of y'all. We good, man. See, y'all can't hold on to me, man. Y'all, and
We ain't worried about y'all. Y'all keep talking
we
about us.
sweeping y'all
Y'all keep
this
trying
year.
to be us.
We
You
sweeping
trying
y'all.
to be us. We them
Cool
birds.
cat.
We them
Sweet.
birds.
We gotta go to the next topic. We gotta go to the next
We
topic,
gotta
bro.
go next topic. Go
Yeah,
Bird.
we got to continue the record.
Go Bird.
I
Go
will
Bird.
end this segment. Hey, I appreciate y'all.
So
letting
good
me
it
come on,
hurts.
You know, y'all
No
be
problem,
real,
Cole.
man. All love. You know what I'm saying? We cool. Simone, don't be trying to get that look. You know we cool. Don't be acting
Get back in the comments, Cole. We'll talk to you next time.
Bye, Cole.
What
Bye.
do you think about y'all?
All right. Let's
Horrible.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
hard to defend crap, though. I feel bad for him. He has nothing to say.
But the
There's
worst
nothing.
thing about Cole is Cole doesn't even believe
We got
what
fire
he's
game in the building.
saying.
What up,
Like,
fire?
there's some Cowboys fans that really
Say free
believe
game,
what
bro.
they're saying.
Eagles
Cole
Nation.
don't even really believe it.
Cole be joking. He got a smile on his
Right.
face. He's not
Like,
angry
you know
like
he's
the
lying.
other
He
Cowboys.
know that he on some bullshit.
He knows just
What's
some
up,
crap.
Free Game? Free Game got the chain on.
Yeah, he got the chain on. That's right.
I think he was coming for war. I think Free Game
Go
was coming
ahead,
for war, boy.
go ahead, fire. Talk about this. Go ahead.
You said what, DV?
I said, who is fire?
It's free. It's Free Game.
It's Free
Free
Game.
game. I'm bad. I'm bad at names.
Cole,
Okay, team.
I mean, cool.
Oh, is that what he said? What did he say?
He called him Fire Game.
Anyway, I'll let you. Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. What's up with y'all?
What's up? What you got? What you got on your chest?
What you got on your chest?
Man, hey, I don't know what y'all doing bringing that Cowboy fan up in here, man.
You know that's Cool Cat best friend.
That is not my. Go ahead. I'm not even. Cowboy fans pissed me off today. I'm not even going to. Go ahead.
No, I'm just chilling with y'all.
Yeah, we just talking record prediction. So as you see the schedule, what you think your record prediction is?
You want me to go first?
Yep.
You got the free game. Give it to us.
Right?
I say 14-3 again.
Yeah, I'm feeling like 14-3. All I know is two things better be true. We better win that first game and that second game because I'm going to the second game. And if we lose the second game, I can't go back to the link because I might be bad luck for real.
AJ?
I said the lowest they could do this year, if it had to be bad, would be 11-6. But I say it's going to be 14-3.
King?
Yeah, I'm more like we don't need that last game, so I'm going even 13. I'm going 13-4.
Smitty?
Y'all gonna make me jump out here like this, man. Nobody want to jump on the limb. All right, I'm gonna see if it break. I'm gonna go. Key and DV, you know my original one, right? You know it was 14-3. I'm gonna go 15-2, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bring it,
man. And we sweeping Dallas, man.
Yeah, I do believe that.
Period.
Look, we gonna lose. Look, the two games we're gonna lose, right? It's gonna be the Chiefs and the Giants, right? But it's gonna be the setup because we're gonna lose to the Chiefs, and then we're gonna see them in the Super Bowl. We're gonna beat them by 30.
30 or 30?
30.
30.
Yep.
Everybody
You
like
made up his
13
own
and 4
number.
though. It look like everybody, but I'm gonna go 15 and 2, man.
I'm not trying to lose to the Chiefs in the regular season.
I'll take that though for a win in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but if I don't know that Super Bowl win is guaranteed, come on now.
Yeah.
Everything we're gonna have to hear. Oh my goodness. Because
We ain't beat Andy Reid yet though, to be honest.
that's week 11. So you telling me from week 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 in the playoffs. Oh, they're good, but they just can't beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs is like, that's what we're gonna have to hear
exactly
for
what's gonna happen.
all them weeks if we lose to the Chiefs.
So who you willing to lose to? I'm not willing. That's the only team I see on the resume.
Willing to lose to the little bull, not the little boys,
Whoa.
I met the Bills.
No,
The Bills.
they're gonna at least lose.
I'll take that. I'll take the Bills loss.
Actually, I got beef with the Bills right now.
I'll take the Bills loss though.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't mind losing to, but the Bills is gonna be a Kelly Green game. I'm not trying to lose in Kelly Green.
And that's the initial game, ain't it?
No,
it's that.
Yeah,
The Bills
No,
and
the other one is
Dolphins.
October. Yeah,
Miami.
the Dolphins game.
Miami game.
I don't mind losing to the. That's tough because I don't want to lose to anyone in the division. I can't lose.
Seattle, you'll take the Seattle loss again?
I would take a Seattle loss. I ain't got beef with them. I would take.
Well, the stigma is we can't beat them. We ain't beat them in a while either.
I was going to say we haven't beat them yet. Yeah, we need
since
to
like 2010. Since like 2010 or something like that.
I wouldn't even be mad about losing to the Jets. Like I ain't got beef with them.
Whoa, nah, I need that win. They ain't beat us since they existed.
Lose to the Chiefs.
They ain't beat us since they existed. I need that win.
You're right. We got to keep that streak going.
Yeah, we hit Roger.
I'll take the Bills loss. The Bills loss.
Split with the little boys and lose to Chiefs.
Yeah, I got us 14 and 3. I should say we lose to the Dolphins, them little boys, and the Giants because we're gonna rush starters.
Yeah, you have to.
He took that Cowboy loss a little easy there.
I'm not trying to lose in that first Kelly Green game. That's not.
Yeah. Cool Cat, how you gonna say the first Kelly Green game we're gonna go out there and get murdered?
Yeah, that is true. It's hard. So I'll go the second one. I'll go Bills.
I'll take the Bills.
I'll
take that Bill loss.
I'll go Bills.
There's always a game that's a stupid loss, though. Like there's always something that happens. So it could be the San Francisco game.
Oh,
it could be the Rams. It could be hold on.
No.
Wait, AJ, you gotta take that back.
I'm just saying no because we've been waiting for that game and it's late. Like I told you, I don't want that game to be that late, and you just never know how it's going to be by that time.
I'm going to that game, AJ. We can't.
I know.
Lose.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to the 49ers game too.
It could be the opposite.
The 49ers game was supposed to be the link-up game.
So, I mean, I'm just saying. That's why I said stupid. I didn't say it's like because it's going to be bad. I just think it could be just one of those.
I can see us losing that game to the Rams.
Who is the Rams quarterback?
Matthew Stafford.
Stafford's still there.
Listen, I can just see them. I can see them being like 1-3 coming in that game and just being one of those teams we sleep on and just take an L like we did with Washington.
But Washington's a division rival. I feel like if we lose and we'll lose to somebody in the division. I can't see us losing to the Rams. I can see us losing to a Washington, a little boy, a little Giant.
We usually do split the division teams at some point.
But I
y'all stop being nice, man. We are sweeping the Cowboys. Damn it, we ain't swept them. We ain't swept them boys in so long.
I agree with the Cowboys. We are going to sweep them, but I think we're going to lose one to the Giants, and I do see possible loss to Washington.
Is that Giant?
It depends. It depends on their quarterback situation. If Sam Howell working out, then we can take it.
Sam Howell is good, but we have to consider too also that. Jalen Carter could be hurting a lot of dudes early, so we could be undefeated by the bye. We could be
undefeated the whole season.
Hey, listen, Simone, free game. You know, Mayor is actually saying 20-0. Like that's his real. He made bets on 20-0. He's a dude that on Spaces.
Oh,
He made a bet 20-0, like a $200 bet.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at it either, but it would be a great thing. I just feel like I'd rather them be undefeated by the bye. And then if they have a couple stupid losses after that, just because of whatever conditioning, whatever stupid injuries, but they could bounce back, with the backups by the end of the regular season and then be ready for the playoffs.
Look at Cole back in the comments where he belongs.
Of course, because he feels like he didn't finish his thought, even though he didn't have any. I feel like there could be the Jets could be a good game simply because I don't doubt that they can't put Aaron Rodgers back on his back like they did the last Green Bay game. Jalen was running all over that damn team, so that could be a hilarious game at the end. But I could see the Rams possibly being a loss, and I could also see the Bills being a loss. It would be really good though if they could conquer being in Kansas City and beating them. I feel like they owe it because that dude was crippled and ran through that defense. This is a different defense now. So if he's not crippled by then, we really got to beat them soundly. It'll feel a lot better to beat them just before the holiday.
Hey, anybody on this panel, do y'all really want like Jonathan Taylor?
It would be nice. I like him.
I want him now. At
Let's
first,
talk about it. Go ahead.
At first, I was like, no, but then I'm
No, I
like,
want him.
shoot, look at this schedule, bro. Like,
yeah,
we'd be dumb not to try to get him.
To get him and
more
DeAndre
the
Swift, are you kidding me? That would be awesome.
But who's to say Swift the guys in though? It could be Swift could be what they want back.
No, could be, but I would take.
Could be,
You
but
would
they
take
ain't
Swift
gonna
over
do that.
Jonathan Taylor.
No, I keep.
I'll take Swift over Kenny Gainwell right now.
Would
No,
you
I
take
agree
Swift
that.
over
That's
Jonathan
agreed.
Taylor?
I'll take Swift over Gainwell. Gainwell has to be the second guy. I would take Swift over Gainwell. If we getting rid of somebody, I would take Swift and
But if
Taylor.
they want Swift, if they don't want Gainwell, if they say give us Swift,
And
you're not doing it.
That's the problem. We ain't doing it then.
No.
Yeah, that's why it'd be a good thought, but realistically, how much will we have to give up to do that? And that's the only thing that I don't like.
Because I know they don't want Penny, who played 23 games in 3 years. I mean, I know he's not on the table.
That's why he's thankful to be on the team.
Gainwell and probably the third.
What you think, DV? Would you give up Swift for JT?
Heartbeat, yeah.
Yeah, I would too.
Because if you think about it,
we gotta give up Swift a pick and pay your boy too, because he said he's not playing on that deal he on right now.
Yeah, I understand all that.
Top 5 money, so we gotta give. I'm thinking about that too. We gotta give him like $12 million.
But you gotta think about this. Howie Roseman know how to talk people into his contract, not their contract.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta think about that.
He's a sneaky car salesman.
Ursay come with that bread, man. Ursay don't mind paying, dog. Ursay gonna match, so you're gonna have to go higher than you're gonna have to go out of Ursay range. So he looking to pay like 10 to 12.
If we talk about player wise, I would rather have JT and Kenny Gainwell, because Kenny Gainwell, yes, he's not as talented as a Swift, but he still can catch out the backfield, still can make a play, things like that. So I'd rather have them two.
But in the real world, we know that we realistically couldn't have.
I'm thinking that's why I'm thinking realistic. I'm thinking fantasy. I'm thinking about after I trade for him, I gotta pay that dude. I think Swift is more affordable than me paying Jonathan Taylor $12 million, and he want a multi-year deal. He want about 3 years, 36, maybe 3 years, 50 with like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like 5 years, 50, something like that. He wants a big deal, bro. He wants something that's gonna keep him here. You know what I'm saying?
Smitty, you said something about him taking a discount or something like that, right? Or
no, he don't want a discount. He don't want to. He want to play on a top 5 deal. And he said they made it seem like he said he would take a discount to play for the Dolphins.
Yeah, that's cap. He wouldn't.
And then right after that, they came out and said he wanted a top 5 deal. So I mean, I'm thinking of if we give them Swift, can we even afford to pay Taylor? Now do we get a dude that disgruntled and we can't pay him?
Yeah.
Now we stuck with a dude that might not play. I would rather keep Swift. I mean, I know it seems crazy, but I'm thinking logical. Now, if we just giving us Swift, we guarantee that Jonathan Taylor signing here. Yeah, fuck it, I'm gone. I'd be crazy not to, but I don't even think it's gonna happen though. I'm gonna give up a second round pick or something like that. Second or third round pick for a 1 year rental.
Right.
So do
What's
y'all
annoying
think?
is we have players that are mid. I'm sorry, go ahead, sweetie.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying it's annoying to have mid players, and then when other guys shake free all of a sudden, then you have to consider how much you have to give up to get better players and give them mid players. Why would they want mid players? Like, people have to realize that when it comes to trades, like, you can't just trade anybody just because. Why would they want that person if you don't want them? Do you know what I mean? Like, people don't think about that other half of it. But go ahead.
Mhm.
Nah, tell that to the rest of the fan base.
I know. I every time I just have to mute people because I'm like, no, idiot, it's not that easy. Stop.
Do y'all think Taylor is gonna get traded? It like in general, or you think he's just gonna stay put in Indy then?
They're gonna have to pay him.
Gonna have to pay him.
He said he's not playing on the rookie deal no more. He seen what happened to the other dudes on rookie deals and was like, I'm not playing on that. You're not gonna franchise me and give me a little bit of money and then just dump me like a bad bag of garbage. Nah, they gotta pay him. And I think he's gonna charge them a little bit more. But if they don't pay him, I think the situation is unrepairable. If they don't give him high money, I don't think he would want to be there anymore. You shown you wouldn't let him go. You don't mean nothing.
He would have to move.
He gonna be bad this year too.
Don't do it, Cool Cat.
Huh?
You see that comment saying can he join? I never seen Steve. I never seen him. Don't do it. Don't send him.
He say he a content creator. Tell him to put his YouTube in the chat.
Don't do it.
Put his page
your YouTube
in the
chat. Yeah, put your link your YouTube so everybody can check YouTube.
Hey Smitty, what's the dude Slim Shady from the Spaces? That's probably him.
No, that ain't him. That ain't him.
Hey, listen, I can't even tell y'all what happened, bro. Just know it was people on Twitter with 2 hours in Spaces by themselves having full conversations.
Yeah.
And everybody know who it was. Everybody on the panel know who it was, bro.
Every time I see those things go up, I feel bad for people. Yeah.
Who hosting them Spaces?
Or it'd be a lot of people, bro. It be lit in there.
I can't do it. I think some people just do the troll, the people that I know.
You gotta get. See, we would just be with Eagle fans though. Like I be going in all the spaces, but when I really hanging out is with the Eagle fans.
No, I know people that go in all the spaces too, and she does it just to troll. That's why I said, stop, Shay. Get off. Like, you're not a Cowboys fan. Leave them alone. I don't care what they got to say. Nothing matters till we meet up with them. I could care less what they got to say. They're just talking out their ass. Everybody loves Jalen Hurts right now because he's basically the face of the NFL. And so they're just going to say anything they want because dude is unmovable. He is not shook like Dakota is.
Exactly. So before we wrap up the show, let's give our early thoughts on the New England Patriots or what we want to see before next week. Because next week we're going to have steady beast mode in on Simone with the sports birthday. So we're going to have steady beast mode in.
My birthday is Tuesday.
Dang, I thought it was on a Monday.
Happy early birthday.
I thought
it was on Monday.
We got space for one more Patriot.
Well, at least we get to celebrate early.
That's
at least we get to celebrate early.
Do we have space for one more Patriot?
Sure. If whoever you know, you could bring him in.
I'm gonna bring in it's a dude named Jude. He just started his podcast. I was gonna bring him in.
So, all right, send me the photo in the DM so I can add him to the.
He supposed to send me his logo today, so I'm waiting on his logo. Then I'm gonna send it over.
All right, so go ahead, Smitty. Start us off. Early thoughts on the Patriots.
I think it's gonna be a first quarter struggle. You know what I'm saying? The first quarter gonna be a little. Let me find out what I got. Let me try a few things here. But I think it's gonna keep playing like we did last year. But we're gonna have a better second half offense. I think in that second quarter we're gonna turn up. I think it's gonna get ugly early, and then I think Brian Johnson ain't gonna cruise control it though. I think he's gonna really try to let people know that he really meant to be in the NFL. He gonna run it up a little bit. He gonna get a little greedy. I can see it. Listen, I see somebody say 38-7. I don't know if it'll be that bad, but I can see us 38-14 in these guys, something like that, man. But I just think he gonna get, I think he gonna get his feet wet just to figure out what he can do. Because Bill Belichick, no matter what people want to say, he's a great defensive mind. He's gonna scheme up what he think is coming at him. So we're just gonna have to counteract that with touchdown plays and just be Jalen. his best attribute is he don't put the ball in harm's way. So if he can keep doing that for me, I'm cool. I think end score, I'm gonna take a 31-10.
King?
I'll be honest, and the whole arena is going to be about Tom Brady. That's basically what's going to happen.
Oh, I forgot. That's
And then
another reason why I wasn't excited about it.
And the energy is going to be like, hey, we got to win this game for Tom. It's going to mix up with the Eagles trying to settle in. And this is why I agree with Smitty that it's going to be a struggle in the beginning. It's going to be a struggle in the beginning, man. It's going to be some quick 3-and-outs, and we're going to be frustrated as Eagles fans like we always are. And then once we settle in, especially the second quarter, that's when it's going to be like, yo, we clicking, right? And then the after halftime, I don't know who's going to get the ball first, but after halftime, we're gonna be making sure that Marcus or Tanner sees the field in the fourth quarter, because by the time then the game is going to be out of reach. So I do got the Eagles. That's a good score, because that's why I was going to go with 34-17.
Hey, Jay.
I feel the same way. I do feel like it's going to start slow, because usually we always get real hype about these first games and then find out later that everybody looks a little out of sync for a little bit. But you have to consider nerves. You have to consider you got some new guys in there, especially on the defensive side. But once we get cooking, I'd see like a 38-17 victory.
Moan?
I feel like, they could be all hyped up for Tom Brady, but at the end of the day, Mac Jones under center. So it's only so much that they can
Mac Jones.
Exactly. It's only so much they
Mac
can do.
Jones.
They can be all, we want to win for Tom, but Tom ain't there. Tom ain't playing. And we don't see what Mac Jones got. Again, before the season, Mac Jones was on the trade block. Nobody wanted him because now he's still with the team. So that's all there is to be said about Mac Jones. Going to be Sack Jones week 1. But I do think defense is going to be a little slow, a little sputtery. But that offense is going to be spraying. Just like we saw last season in week 1, the defense a little whatever here and there. But that offense, we know what that offense do. And it's a lot. The offense basically the same, even better than last season, adding DeAndre Swift and what he can do to it. We know what this offense do. It move, baby. So I don't see any problem against the Patriots. Offense going to do what it do. Defense, going to be a little here and there. But at the end of the day, I feel like we're going to be just lit that game. Going to be a lot of dreams and nightmares. Going to be a lot of, we're from Philly, in Philly. No one likes us. We don't care. It's going to be a lot of shots. It's going to be a lot of lit.
Yeah. Free glance.
Week 1 is tough because you never know. That's like the one week. It's like you see the weirdest stuff. Bill Belichick is going to try to take one thing away from you, right? And obviously, we run the ball really well. So I think the run game, somebody said it that it's going to be like a struggle in the first quarter or whatever, the first few possessions or whatever. But it's only a certain amount of time, It's only a matter of time before Jalen starts opening up, with his arm. And then, at some point, we're going to start running down their throats, So I see something like, we getting out maybe like 31-14, 31-10, and then they start making it interesting at the end, maybe onside kick type stuff. Final score being like 31-21, 34-24, but the talent will supersede this game.
And for me, I got us going 30-17, because I got Jalen freaking Hurts and nobody else does. That is what it is. I got Jalen freaking Hurts. Jalen freaking and nobody else does. Nobody else does. And Smitty, before we turn the lights out, what's this you send us in the DMs?
We can't talk about it. We can't talk about it. You just gonna have to listen to it. You gotta listen to them 2 hours.
Okay. Before this show gets even more crazier, let's turn out the lights. Smitty, what's your
Hey man, listen.
Show, I swear.
My
What you
final thoughts is Cool Cat is extra messy. He wild.
Cat talking in cursive.
Mercury retrograding.
But hey, but look, for real, you know, I'm just ready for the season to start, bro. Like, we didn't gave a lot of final thoughts. The final thought I need to be given is Sunday. Like, what, you know, even though it's 2 Sundays.
Mm.
All right, it's cool. But I just want to. I mean, we're gonna get better every day. I don't even know what to do, bro. I'm tired of
waiting.
And now we're gonna go through the slow period again for like 2 weeks, bro. No.
We can
Hopefully Howie, you know, make a splash.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the season, bro. Honestly. I think that we are, because we just dragged this whole goddamn thing out, talking to Coles and everything like that. Like, we ready for the season, bro. That's basically how I feel.
You see Stu? You see what Stu said?
Who is Carrot Top?
The comedian?
It says
you're gonna go Cool Cat. Don't you listen to that? You're gonna get mad. If it's a street rat little boy, I'm already mad as it is with them, so I'm not even gonna listen. So go ahead, King.
It ain't.
No, I'm just ready for the season, though. I'm just ready for the season, man.
Is he talking about Carson Wentz?
He talking about himself.
Oh.
That's EC1. That's the same talking that y'all was calling B Rabbit.
Nah, I stopped him from calling him B Rabbit.
Who is B Rabbit?
Slim Shady.
Okay, AJ, this show going out rails. AJ,
what kind of cold language and words is going on?
I'm sorry, AJ. Go ahead, girl. I'm sorry.
Wait, what was I talking about? What are we doing?
What's your final words before we wrap up the show?
Oh, final words. Final words is this season is definitely going to have us on our toes. I think that we know that because now we know what this team was capable of last year, and they weren't even at the pinnacle. Now you're going to see everybody who was already good then take it to another level, but now you got all these other additions. So it could be a really, really emotional beginning of the season, but it's going to be a very victorious end of the season into the postseason. Vegas, here we come, baby. Ew, ew. Go Birds.
Mom?
Well, now I'm just confused because it was a lot. Oh, he said Barnett's hair looks like a carrot top. Oh, okay. Anyways, my final thoughts is we got 2 weeks. I feel like this off season went by fast, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. It seemed like we was just getting over the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where this off season went, bro. It was a blur. It seemed like the draft was just yesterday, but the season is back. I'm just ready to set the tone week 1. I'm interested to see what this defense is going to look like, what Sean Desai going to look like. So I'm just excited. I'm glad we have the Patriots week 1 because hopefully that's a very manageable game. Should be a very manageable game. So I'm just excited to see. I feel like the offense, like I said, offense got us. I feel like offense going to carry us. We saw last season how in games when things were tight, started to get rough, Jalen Hurts would take over. Jalen Hurts would do what he needed to do. So I see us getting this win week 1, and I think it's going to be lit.
Freelance?
Yeah, it's going to be another elevation of Jalen Hurts. You know, don't be surprised if you see, you know, something like, you know, 4,800 yards this year, you know. I see a lot of, you know, him just winning the games for us, you know, because, you know, you never know what every offense you're going to see every week, you know. So I think Jalen Hurts just takes another step this year. And I can't wait. I hope to see y'all at some of the games. I know I already talked to Smitty. I'm going to the Niner game this year, week 13. So, yeah, this is, you know, we got, like you said earlier, Cool Cat, we got Jalen and they don't. So, you know,
damn right. Yeah, I mean what I said. We got Jalen freaking Hurts and nobody else does. And that's my final word. I got Jalen freaking Hurts. I got the best quarterback in the NFC East. I got the best quarterback in the NFC. The hard-working guy that he is. That's all I need this season. Jalen freaking Hurts with AJ Brizout and Smitty. And Jad we trust. There's not a team that got those three other than the Philadelphia Eagles. So it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful season of green light victories and turns up. So let's get out of here before this show gets even more crazier. Salute to Freakland. Salute to AJ for coming on. I'm not saluting Cole because his street rat army doesn't piss me off. So we're going to end the show by saying this. For Moan, for AJ, for Freakland, for Trigger, for Notion, King DV, and Smitty, it's your boy Mizzy Miz, Kukat Khan, YouTube representing the Birds, reminding you guys, don't be a street rat. And let's turn out the goddamn lights, y'all. Fly, Eagles fly. Oh my God. Ah!